Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Glad to be with you right here at bangthebook.com, and we're talking golf, and we got a European Tour event that's really, really good, the BMW Championships. But first, let's start here in the States where the fall series, the wraparound events, points that count towards next year. We're talking about the Sanderson Farms Championship. Joaquin Niemann gets his first PGA win last week, and he's the 12-1 favorite. No thanks. Good for him. But there are some guys coming off the shelf. That's the thing. A lot of these players have been off for about a month working on their game. Other guys got a tournament under their belt in the Greenbrier. I'd be looking at a guy in the 30-1 range. I did play Cameron Smith last week. He contended, faltered late, but I think Cameron Smith with a tournament under his belt is a guy I'd much rather play than a Joaquin Niemann and the letdown after the first win. So I'd be looking at a guy like Cameron Smith. Aaron Wise off the shelf at 40-1. I think is a player that's knocking on the door, ready to come in and step up and make a little bit of noise. Cameron Champ is the defending champ, 50-1. He hits at a country mile. I'll throw one at you over 100-1 is Charlie Hoffman. He's been off for over a month, and his form was horrible. But what do you think he's been doing? I mean, he could have taken a vacation, but Hoffman's probably, if he's playing now, he was working on his game. And a guy like Charlie Hoffman, if he's in contention on the weekend against a field of this stature, a guy like Charlie Hoffman can make a little bit of noise. It's one of these events where guys step up to the plate, guys that just got their PGA Tour card can make some noise. I think you go as deep as over 300-1 on a guy like Jim Herman. But I'll be looking at guys like Smith, Wise, and a Charlie Hoffman for me this week in this particular event. Now, the BMW Championship, this one is spectacular over in England. For starters, you got to look at the Brits. That's where we got Shane Lowry at an 80-1 number in the British Open, which was in Ireland. So there are a bevy of British players. Fitzpatrick's in good form at 25-1. Obviously, McIlroy's the favorite, 11-2. Justin Rose, 16-1. A Brit, Tommy Fleetwood, 20-1. The guy Matt Wallace, right around the 30-1 range. He's a guy that does win. He kicks the door down when he plays well. On the European Tour, I take a look at a guy like Matt Wallace. But then, the price plays guys from England. Ian Poulter at 66-1. Poulter's a different golfer, and he would relish a win on home soil. I think Poulter will absolutely be on my ticket. Then, there's some Eddie Pepperell at 100-1. But then there's some PGA Tour guys that go over there. Believe me, they could feel their oats and get in contention. I look at a guy like Andrew Putnam at 80-1. Could be a balloon number that could cash a number. But this is a great tournament. The English golfers are going to have great support. McIlroy's the favorite. By the way, Jon Rahm is on the board at 10-1. But you look at the Brits, Casey, Rose, Fleetwood, Fitzpatrick, and Molinari's won this event in the past. He's on the board at 20-1. I'll go price hunt a little bit with an Ian Poulter. Andrew Putnam will be on my ticket. But this is just a big boy event on the European Tour, the BMW Championship. Love talking golf. It's the fall season, but there's some big, big events. And we love talking with Adam Burke on the Sports Betting Podcast each and every Tuesday. And Adam's there for you each and every day right here at bangthebook.com.